Hey, hey, my beautiful friends. I am so excited to tell you what I've been working on. It is all about brushes, makeup brushes. So excited. So, I am using Wave to stream to you right now. So, you can watch me not only in our Facebook group, but also on YouTube. So, if you are being asked to give your name so I can see who's here with me and commenting. So if not, it just says Facebook user. Okay, be still my beating heart. My goodness, so excited right now. All right, so let's start at the beginning. So gather around, children, gather around. It's story time. All right, so in my beauty therapy sessions, many clients were saying, I need brushes. I need some brushes, Jules. Can you help me with some brushes? And I was like, yeah, I can. I can help you with that. Let me figure out how I can help you. So I don't typically love to piece and part brushes out where I just give you a list of what to get. What I traditionally have done is provided a brush set, a brush roll. And so with my makeup line, we had a really great one and I miss it and I wish I could get it back, but it went away with COVID. So it's just something that the manufacturer does not offer anymore. So I had to figure it out. So my makeup partner, Melissa, said, hey, I think I can help you. So she got me in touch with Royal and Langnickel brushes, and they have a section of their brand called Omnia. And so she got me in touch with them, and I said, I need some brushes. I in particular am looking for a brush set with the essentials. Is there anything that is coming to mind that I can just point to for my clients and they have what they need? And she said, I actually have a really great idea. How about I send you a bunch of brushes? You send me what you're looking at, and then we build a brush set based around your recommendations. So, y'all, I am getting my very own brush set. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Ooh, ooh, so excited. And here's the thing. So the box arrived with all my brushes. Here it is. Look at this. Oh my gosh. They sent me this giant box of brushes. So now, just so you understand, so when she writes back and says, we want to do this for you, and I squeal in pure excitement, I was like, all right, now here comes the fun and tough part of figuring out what I am going to pick, right? So I had to go through the website, reading everything, reading all the reviews, reading every bit of information on these brushes. And so I came up with my top 10. My top 10. I was like, I can't whittle it down anymore. Here's my 10. Well, she wrote back, she said, great, perfect. We'll get that sent out to you. Y'all, I'm opening the box, right? Hoping that my 10, that she'll send me all 10. Just please, please send me all 10. Well, guess what she did? There's way more than 10 in this box. So first thing we're going to do before I play with these brushes, you go see what she sent me. Look at that. This is all about detailing. This makes me want to paint. Let's see what else I got. So these are the brushes that I requested. I'll put that down. I'll show you in a minute. What else I got? There's so many brushes. I'm going to try to set this down. So many brushes. These aren't even the ones I asked for. These are her favorites. Y'all, we need to support this company. Look how they are taking care of me. presentation. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Squeals, squeals, squeals. Oh man. All right. So this unrolls. So my brushes that I'm going to pick will go into something like this. Look at these babies. Oh my goodness. I mean, wow. God, it's good. Wow. Okay. It's like, it's just incredible and mind blowing. All right. So now here's the next fun part. I got to show you what I'm thinking about. And let's work through this a little bit together, shall we? All right. So Regina, you're with me. Debbie, hey, y'all. Still following all these brushes. All right. So for mine, these are I'm going to show you my top that I requested, okay? So this one's a dual fiber. So this one I love for foundation. I use this. In my professional brush roll, I have probably 3 of these. That's the thing about makeup artists. We like a brush, we just get multiples of them. Okay. So that way we can use them in different ways and then also not have to clean them back to back. Right. So this one's so good. Dual fiber means that there's natural hair and there's synthetic. So there's 2 fibers, duo or dual fiber. Let's see what else I got. I couldn't resist these 2. They're gold. Yes, they're flashy. They're fancy. This one is for complexion. So this would be more of for foundation. Oh, that's the thing. When you've got good brushes, the way they feel is luxurious. So this one is for contouring. So, oh my gosh. Oh, this reminds me of one of the things I used to do for my clients in my chair is, so I love to use face oil, right? But sometimes when you use face oil, it doesn't necessarily penetrate into the skin fast enough, right? And you got to keep your process moving. So what I would do is I would use a brush similar to this, and I would just press the oil in, press the moisturizer in, and just rub it around and just rub it around. And it feels like a massage, which is what this feels like right now. So it increases circulation. It's just so enjoyable, so relaxing. And I would really get that product in, and the skin would just kind of open up to me and just be so radiant. So I've got complexion and then contour. And then let's see what else I've got. So this one is for brows, and it's got like this little eyeliner or, you know, just a little detailer where you could do your brows, which I don't have any makeup on. That's nice. I like the gold accents too. All right. So, and then I have to see how this guy works as far as liner is concerned. It's pretty tight. So it looks like it's going to give me a nice line. This one, I just want to see what it's all about. This one, look at this lip brush. It's got this swoop. So it's supposed to curve the line really nicely, but we shall see. We shall see. I also got this one, which is concealer. But see how it's got that point? What I like about it is that you could pinpoint, and then you could also use it flat for concealer. So spot correction or even lip line. So maybe this one will make it into my brush roll, and then you'll just want to be like a makeup artist and buy multiples. We shall see. So exciting. I don't know what's going to happen yet. And I, of course, want to bring you on this journey with me because this is what we're doing. You inspired me to go find brushes, and I hit the brush jackpot. Okay. So here we go. It's like, what an adventure. So this brush is like a medium fluffy. So this is for I usually use this to like apply eyeshadow on the lid. You could also use this one in the crease because it's small. And then this one is like similar shape, but just bigger. So this one could cover more of the lid or kind of help blend. And then this one, I don't know if this one's going to make it in, but it's really good. This one is like a boss blender. I mean, you can blend everything out with that. You can also go in this area, blend out concealer, use highlighter, all that. Here's another thing that's very important that you guys are going to have to guide me on. Now, typically, as a pro artist, we don't usually use a lot of bent liners. This is typically a consumer product, so you using it on yourself, right? So this allows me to bring my elbow in closer and then have more precision. So I can do some tight lining, some eye lining, cat eye, stuff like that. So I'm going to play around with this, and then we can see if this is going to be a better fit or if I need to look at a different eyeliner brush. So that's going to be fun to figure out. And then I've got this brush, y'all. I've never had a brush like this before. Oh, it's like it feels so good. It's like the tiniest little feather duster. I just want to add this one just because of how good it feels, but I think this is just going to be extra. But your girl, I'm going to be like this all the time with this brush. Just you wondering what I'm doing random in my day, I might be just here brushing my face, but it feels so nice. It's so soft. It's so soft. So this one, what would you use it for? This one would be really great for, you could flick off fallout from eyeshadow because it's so light. You could also just dust a nice little wash of color for blush, highlighter, bronzer, if you want to just do a nice little dust of it. All right, so I've got all kinds of things. So that's the main lineup that I'm looking at. That's the main lineup. Oh, and then this guy. This one was recommended by Melissa, and this is really great for that crease. I'm just not sure if I'm going to use that for crease or use the smaller fluffy that I was showing you, because we could use for lid too. So to be determined. All right, let me open up this roll. Anything you want me to pull out in here? I mean, look at this. These are so well made. The handles, they feel good in your hand. This is really nice. This is really nice. It's different. You know, it's kind of tough sometimes when you shop online. So that one's like a big blender. That's a good one. That one's nice. Let's see what else I got. Let's see. Oh, here's another eyeliner. So instead of the bent one, this one's more of an oval. So I need an extra set of hands. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is start playing with these brushes. I'm going to put some makeup on them. I've been waiting for you. Nice. All right. And let me go through that other set. So I have that out. Let me see where I put it. I'm just swimming in brushes over here. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is what I want to look up. This one is, instead of it being bent, bear with me. All right, so this one is, see, instead of it being bent. So to be determined which one we're going to use or which one we're going to like. Where do I start? I really want to try to use some, I don't know, what do I want to start with? I don't know. Let's do some lips. I know, right? Random lips, but I want to see how this bad boy works. What'd you say, Debbie? You fell and broke your femur. Oh my gosh, you've been in the hospital for a month with rehab. Oh, let me just take a moment, hold you in my heart right now. Sending you so much love during this recovery. I know the biggest spiritual muscle that you flex is patience, because you're just ready to be done. You're just ready to go home. You're ready to be better. So continue doing what you're doing. And we just hold your whole medical team in God's love too, that you will be out and back on track as soon as you're ready. We had such good times together, Debbie. Look forward to more. All right, I'm going to do a light color. Let's see how it works. There's makeup on it. So the important thing is to make sure, whenever you're using angled, make sure the longer bristles are going out. And then you go in. Pretty precise. Pretty precise. They're pretty good. It's a nice brush, but I don't know if that's going to make it in my essentials. I got to be really particular. That's nice. I can bring it down. That's good. So I like it, but it didn't blow my headscarf off. And then this one is the other one that I'm thinking could work with lips, but I also want to check it for concealer. So first I'm going to do a little concealer with it, and then we'll see about lips. And Debbie, I'm so happy that you're receiving that blessing, because you are a blessing. You are a blessing to the world. All your joy, you're just amazing. All right, so I got some concealer. I'm just gonna like my little freckles. Let's see. I don't typically cover freckles, but I just want to see. It's pretty precise. I'll cover this one. Nice. That works good. It's very controlled, right where I want it. Cool. Okay, so let me now go into this area. I'll share with this eye. Don't have too much in one spot. Aren't you guys so proud of me? I was so restrained and patient until I could actually get on and go live that I have not put any makeup on these brushes. That's how much I love y'all. I wanted to do this together. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I like that. This is a good brush. This is a good concealer brush. Okay. I like this. Okay, what I like about it is also not too firm. Like it is bossy, it's firm, but it's not too much. It's not tugging, pulling my skin. All right. So that works. Now I'm going to use the complexion brush as with foundation. So let's see how that goes. Very exciting. Got it on there. Look at that. That went on really nice and even. So smooth. All right. That's cool. It not only is applying it, but it's also blending it as I'm putting it on. So I'm, sometimes when you use a foundation brush, like a traditional foundation brush, it you apply it, but then you see streaks. So then you have to go back in and blend it. So that's nice. Go over here, just kind of even it up. That's fun. That's a nice brush. So typically, I know you probably may be using something more like that foundation brush, like, I don't know, something more like that. Oh, they sent me one. Of course they did. So more like this, which this one's really nice. It feels really soft, but sometimes it can just be hard and leave streaks. So, all right. All right, friends. I'm going to do a little bit of contour because I want to play with that contour brush. So let me get some dark color out. Y'all still with me? Y'all still hanging out with me? All right. Let's see. So I'm pulling just, this is my pro. So I want to see if I apply the contour color to this, my hypothesis is that it's going to apply it and blend it. That is my hypothesis and my hope. Oops, I want to be clear about that. So I'm loading my brush. Loading. We shall see what happens. How are you guys feeling about these brushes? Talk to me. Let me know what you're thinking. Okay, so here we go. Start up my hairline. Yep. So it is. So when it went on, let me try the other side. It's almost like I couldn't see how much makeup I was putting on. Wow, but a lot of makeup. All right, let me go a little softer on this side. Let me see. I didn't expect it to deposit so much makeup. That's great. That means you don't have to use as much. Here I go. It's just, I wish you could feel this. It feels so good. So yeah, this is great. So what I love about this brush is it is doing what I was hoping that it would do, which is blending. So it's applying, but it's blending. So I don't have to like work so hard to get all this darker color blended. So you see, I definitely used a lot over here, but I have a dry makeup sponge that I'm going to use to erase. All right, let me plug this in. Yeah, this is nice. This will go brush and then just come down. Now, I typically don't do contouring, but I want to test and play. But whenever I do it, you always do it underneath your foundation. All right. That's fun. All right. Now I'm going to use the foundation again over this. Actually, before I do that, I want to highlight a little bit. Let me grab some highlighter. And then I'll put, this is the bigger one. Hang on, y'all, just get my brushes straight here. Okay, this is the one I said would be a good blender or for highlight. So I'm just gonna, oh, that's nice. me go in my inner corner. Now, I got excited and I started putting foundation on because that's the brush I wanted to play around with. But normally I would do these steps before foundation. So right now, like just adding. All right. So I've got foundation on this brush. I'm just kind of dusting it over. Just kind of cleaning up, if you will, just making it look a little more natural. So I'm going right over that contour now. Because I don't really want it to be dark. It's a natural shadow that I'm creating. And then I can go right over the highlighted areas too. Because again, I want that to look like my skin is doing that, not makeup. I'm just all out of order because I'm playing. All right. Let's play around with this liner real quick, shall we? I'm going to there we go. I've got a cream liner. Let's see how this works. I gotta say. Now I'm using the mirror. I'm sorry, the camera, not a mirror. And it's not as hard as I expected. I'm pleasantly surprised with that one. All right. This is just the straight, essentially the same brush, just not bent. It keeps it lower. You see this one is higher than this one? Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna have to play more with that. That's very interesting. I'm really trying to like maneuver the brush now. See what happens. Huh. All right, y'all. I'm gonna say I want to play around with that bent liner more. That's pretty cool. So I know I was trying to just mess around with it, but I didn't expect that. Okay. All right. I see you. I see you, 475. I see you. All right. The last thing I want to play around with is some eyeshadow. So right now I have these two brushes. So I don't know what color to use. I'll use taupe in my crease. Let's see. I'm going to go in. That works the crease really nice. Right. Okay. That's good. And then let's see what happens when I bring it down to the lid. Okay. All right, so this one feels like it's good for the crease. And then if I wanted to put like some shimmer here because it's smaller. So I'm guessing that this brush is going to be better for a more overall application. Let's see. Let me put something y'all can see. Yeah. Yep. That's good. That's good for the lid. And then you can come through and blend it. Oh, I like that brush. So I put Yes Queen. That's the purple on top. All right. Well, so this brush is definitely working how I want it to, which is great. All right. So what I was saying about using the other brush, the smaller one, is I'll show you what I was going to do with that. So then I can take that smaller one that I started with and see now I have more control. I can just pop in more of that shimmer right here. All right, so these two are definitely great. That one's upside down. So that bigger one and then the smaller one. So we'll use that smaller one for crease and then for adding a little extra color. And then what else can I do? All right, let me get some brows going. I'll use some of that taupe in my brow. Let's see. Yeah, the person at Omnia said, please play with the brushes so you can let us know what you think of them. Okay. Would love to. Can't wait. Is nice. You know, back when I was doing makeup artistry, I was sponsored by a lot of different makeup lines, and you know, I forgot the feeling of when they send you stuff, and so it was just really nice to have this beautiful box show up with all these goodies. And then also the reason why they're showing up for me to build this brush set that we're going to use together. So, all right. Yeah, this is a really nice brush for your brows because it's nice and thin. And I suspect I can also do a really nice liner with that. So let me try it. So I'm going to add some eyeshadow. Let's try to do under here so you guys can see. We'll see how well it's going to do. Kind of hard for me to see since I'm using the... Now, please don't use this video as a makeup tutorial. Don't do that because I'm all over the place with the order that I'm doing my steps in right now just because I'm picking up brushes and playing. I don't normally do eyes after I do face. You can do a good tight line with that too. That's great. That's very, very helpful. Okay. This is amazing. All right. And then I didn't use this brush, but this brush would be really great for, I like to dust bronzer on with this kind of brush or just blend everything. So I just put a little bronzer on there. So you can even like after you got your foundation on, you can come through and just kind of, I feel like this kind of brush always gave me a airbrushed finish. Oh, it feels so good. All right, so I'm going to just add a little bit of bronzer. It's really light. And I feel like I need some lip gloss just because. So y'all, this is very exciting. So tell me what your brush questions are, what you're looking to have in your kit, and how I can help. If you're looking for a class or you're looking for just connection and community. Oh my goodness, look at that. Golly, that's amazing. So this is the foundation brush. I just used it for some blush. That's a nice blush brush. So yeah, you're looking for community. We are connecting in Beauty Room by Jules on Facebook and in Miracle Lab. So fun. And yeah, and if you're looking for a session, you can go to Miracle Lab and check out how to book a session with me. And sessions are a mix of a makeup class with wellness counseling. And so we are doing so much for our beauty and overall well-being with beauty therapy sessions. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for the inspiration to go looking for brushes and figure out what I like. And I'll keep playing and I'll keep reporting back to you in Beauty Room what my final selection is going to be. So I've got about a week to play and then get this back to them so they can get everything moving on their end. So thank you guys so much. So much fun getting to play and just getting to hang out. I appreciate your time and your energy. Let me know if you have questions. Talk to you later. Bye.